Hey everyone from Universal Orlando Resort. We are here tonight to do a special add-on holiday experience. It is the Holiday VIP Tour.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It has a bunch of different things that is included in the tour. It's an extra ticketed price on top of your already everyday ticket or annual pass, but it includes access to the Grinch show, so not private seating, but special seating to the Grinch show. You get to meet the Grinch. You get to meet Max, which I am so excited for.
You get to meet Santa Claus.
Yes.
You get your digital photo. There's food over in Circus McGurkus, and a special private showing of the Harry Potter Hogwarts Christmas projection show.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So we are very excited. We're going to take you along every step of the way from the minute we check in to the minute we leave, so come along with us. So we are about to go and get ourselves checked in, and you check in between Universal Studios and the Hard Rock Cafe. You were going to look for these two giant pillars right here, and that's where you will check in. And I believe the first thing we do is the Grinchmas show. So we just checked in and we are heading back towards Soundstage 18, which is the home of Grinchmas. And it looks like we're going right in. So we'll see if we actually go right in, or do they make us wait in the line a little bit? So it looks like there is two check-in points. They stand our park-to-park ticket in the front, and then we check in for the tour over by the box office. So after we checked in, we hung out in this room for about 15 to 20 minutes. Our awesome tour guide Jason told us a whole bunch of fun facts, and now we're gonna go inside and watch Grinchmas. So got some pretty good seats, huh?
Yeah, I think these seats are better than when we came like during the day.
Oh yeah, we are in row 4, and we're almost dead center with the stage. The last time we sat over there, and that's where Max comes out for the first time. So if you want to see Max up close, you would sit over on that side. But we are in the 4th row. It really can't get much better than this.
The Grinch hates Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why, no one quite knows the reason. The joy of Christmas is here inside us, till each and every heart with love.
And he chuckled and clucked.
What a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I'll look just like Saint Nick. I'm speaking in rhymes. Last! Hello, handsome! Hello to you too, Max.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
I'm not listening to you, imaginary voice. I haven't touched me with her. Put it under the half a
No one's denying.
Cindy Lou.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Grinch.
Welcome, Christmas. Bring your tea. She is all who is far and near.
Christmas Day is in our grounds, as long as we have wheels to clouds.
Christmas Day will always be just as long as we have we.
Welcome Christmas while we stand, heart to heart, and hand to hand.
Hey, kid!
What?
what do we think of the Grinch?
It was so good. I absolutely love that show, so anytime that we can see it, I love it. They do such a good job.
So we have now officially crossed over into Universal Studios. We're crossing right in front of the stage, and I think we are heading towards Jimmy Fallon. So if my memory serves me right, the next thing we are going to do is get our photo with Santa Claus, and then you do get to skip to the front of the line on one attraction, and that is the Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. So we're going to do that, I think, coming up next. So Jimmy Fallon is behind us, and then we are making our way into New York. The tree is all lit up, it's shimmering. And I think we're going to be on a little bit of a hunt to try and find Earl the Squirrel. So before we head over to meet Santa, we did pop over into the tribute store, and we'll get a few minutes to shop in here.
So we've been in this store a few times over the holiday season, and this is something new, and we love it. It's $54, but this is something we haven't seen before, I don't think.
No. And the park is still open, but there's so much room to walk in the tribute store. This is actually nice that we get to come in here a little bit later, and we're in the Harry Potter room, as we can see now. I think we're actually going to pick up a couple of things because we are going to be doing the Forbidden Forest experience when we go back home to New York for Christmas. They have these Gryffindor and Slytherin hats. That's perfect because that's what our houses are.
I think I should get the hat for when we do the Forbidden Forest. What do you think? This is new. A nice little Earl the Squirrel backpack.
Yeah, that's definitely new. I'm surprised they're putting out new merch like so much closer to Christmas.
Earl's Tree Farm.
Yeah, we're finding even more merchandise. This is an Earl the Squirrel, beanie. I love this. That is awesome. So now we are going into NBC Studios, and we're going to meet Santa Claus first, and then we're going to take a ride on Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. This is pretty neat. We're about to go inside and meet Santa Claus, and we're up on the VIP balcony overlooking Music Plaza. Look at this view of Rip Ride Rocket we have going by. This is really, really cool. It's great to kind of look down and see all the different people. The park is kind of closing soon, so it is emptying out. But during Horror Nights, this would be really interesting because you would see everybody queued up for the houses over here. It's pretty cool. I did not know we would be able to come up here.
Come and stand over here with me.
Absolutely.
And so you come on over here.
Oh, okay.
There we are. And then you can figure it out from there. You're on your own after.
You're right.
Your name is?
Connor.
And what am I getting you for Christmas, Connor?
World peace would be nice.
It's a big ass.
And you are?
Brendan.
Brendan. And what can I get you?
A new grill would be nice.
A new grill! Oh, all right.
Blackstone, maybe.
Oh, you are classy.
Yeah.
And what do you grill? What do you...
Steaks and
Do you?
things of that sort. Yeah.
Are they good? Are you good?
Pretty good.
Yes? Has anyone here ever had one?
I think she has.
And
Yes.
can you attest to it? Is it good?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Well, come on in here. Let's have a picture.
Bye,
Too late.
Santa.
Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So we just met Santa, of course. We are walking into the queue of Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon, and look at this. There's nobody here. So obviously we're going on the Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon, but if you don't want to do the ride, you do not have to. You can sit it out. The tour guide will put you in like a little designated waiting area, but you don't have to ride this if you don't want to.
Tonight join Jimmy and his guests. You! And featuring the legendary Roots Crew.
Universal Studios!
And now, here he is, Jimmy
So we just got off of Jimmy Fallon. We're now in Circus McGurkus Cafe, and this is where you meet the Grinch and Max, and there's some small plates, and the line is really short, so we're gonna meet the Grinch first. I love being back inside of Circus McGurkus because I love all the decorations for Christmas. We came here and did the character breakfast, and that was so much fun. We'll link that video down below if you haven't seen that. But now it's time to meet the mean one himself. Are you excited?
Yes. I think, don't tell the Grinch, but I think I'm more excited to meet Max.
Oh no, you can't tell him that.
No, I'm not going to tell him.
Hello, Mr. Grinch.
Longer Christmas, you go, whoa! That's massive.
Hello in there!
You're going to be on WhoTube.
A Who-tube?
WhoTube.
WhoTube.
Like the whole Who-tube?
The whole.
All over it?
You're a WhoTube celebrity.
What time?
You're famous.
The best part, you're there for eternity.
Eternity.
Eternity. It's not just the time. You'll always be on there.
Sounds like a lot of work to be there that long. You think I should stay there for maybe 5 minutes?
All right. 5 minutes.
All right, I'll think about it. I might like it. Are you having a good day yet?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
On a scale from 1 to
How much fun have you had today? Oh, that was actually quite pitch perfect, actually. She's really good.
Yeah?
It should be even better.
How are you, buddy? Do you have a good singing voice? Let me hear it.
You want to hear mine?
Let's go! Yeah, so you'll just carry the gear. Maybe 2 to 3 years' time, you'll sing back up with no microphone.
Go for some lessons.
Looking upstage.
Yep. So the line to meet the Grinch can get a little bit lengthy. As you can see, the other VIP groups are filing in now. We were actually the first group that was in, so we hopped right in line. So if you get in here and the line is short, go meet the Grinch first. And next up, we are going to meet Max. Look how cute he is. He has his little reindeer antlers. That is amazing. Oh my gosh, I just can't get enough of Max. How cute is that? He has his little doghouse. Look how nicely it's decorated. This is great. So now that we met the Grinch and Max took care of some business, we are gonna see what kind of treats they have here at Circus McGurkus. So there are 2 different types of cookies. They have a Christmas tree cookie and then a little snowman over here. And again, this is all included with the tour, so let's dig in and let's see what else they have here. They have pizza tots, which are like little mini pizza fries. We love these from Horror Nights, so we're gonna try those. There's also Cindy Lou Who's Who Hash. This was good. We had this at the breakfast. There's some popcorn shrimp and curly fries, and then there's also like chicken and waffles, which isn't out right now. Also over here, they have a hot chocolate bar. You can add marshmallows and whatever toppings you like. And then also, the Coke Freestyle drinks are included. Over here at the hot chocolate bar, they have some toppings you can put on it. They have marshmallows, sprinkles, and little candy canes.
We got some shrimp and curly fries, some Who hash. This reminds me of Halloween Horror Nights.
I know, I picked that up too.
They're like pizza fries, but with tater tots, and I got a cookie.
So like we said, we are here with some friends, and we have a huge spread of food. They even picked up some of the chicken. Might go back for some of that, but I'm gonna dig into these and we'll let you know what we think. So we just finished up over at Circus McGurkus. They give you about an hour in there, and we were luckily one of the first groups that got in. We got to meet the Grinch and Max literally right away, so it was great. We had plenty of time to sit down and eat, enjoy the treats, and that was a great little way to kind of break up the night. Just to give you a sense of like where we're at, we checked in at 6, you go to the 7 o'clock Grinchmas show, and then we were over here at Circus McGurkus by like 8:45. So the time's now 9:45, and we're moving on with the tour.
The food was pretty good. There was not that many options. There was only cookies. I kind of wish that there was more like dessert options, but what they did have was good. And of course, meeting the Grinch and Max was like the highlight of this whole tour so far.
So we are now on our way over to Hogsmead, but we're actually walking through Zeus Landing. I think the park is still open because I see some people walking around, but this is really, really neat to kind of be here with basically nobody here. So on the tour, your tour guide will give you little tidbits of information, and they were just talking about Zeus Landing, and this was actually the first thing that they put here in the land. Look at this view. Does not get much better than that. It's amazing to just kind of walk around here with really nobody here. The only other times you could really get this type of feeling is if you come to like an Orlando Informer event, but this is cool to just kind of walk around and soak in all the little details, and our tour guide Jason has been amazing. And look at this, Hogsmead is almost completely empty. It's so rare that you get to experience the Wizarding World this way. This is so cool. I'm just gonna kind of walk around a little bit and show you how light the crowds are. So over here in front of Honeydukes, now the stores are closed while you're here on the tour, so you can't go into any of the shops, but all of the interactive wand elements still work. Like this young man over here is doing the wand game, so you can bring your wand and have no crowds. You can get butterbeer while you're back here, but the carts outside are closed, so you have to go inside of Hogshead and you can get your warm butterbeer, whichever you choose, and then you can bring it over and watch the show once that starts. And as you can see, the line to get inside of Hogshead can get a little bit lengthy. Everybody wants that butterbeer before the show, so I recommend as soon as you come in, just get right in line. While we're here, I'm just gonna kind of go around and look inside some of the windows. You don't normally get to do this because it is usually so crowded, but here on a night like this, you can appreciate all the small details. Again, we're just gonna walk over and take a peek inside some of these windows, see what we can see, because so much of this are details that I've never even seen before. Like I've never seen this little shop that's over here. So a highlight of the tour for many is getting to see the show after hours, and just look how light the crowds are. The show does not start for another like 15-20 minutes, but you will have almost an unobstructed, crowd-free experience. So I have never been inside of the Wizarding World this empty. This is really, really cool. It feels like it's a special after-hours event, and that's basically what it is. So far up until this point, we'll give you our full thoughts once we're finished with the tour and the entire experience, but I personally think this is well worth it. Just for meeting the Grinch and Max alone was great, but now you get all this extra time over in Hogsmead. This is a very rare thing, to be able to walk around here and just freely do whatever you want, take all the pictures you want with no crowds, nobody in the background of your photos. It is really, really cool.
Merry Christmas, crowds to Christmas land. The wondrous ways of Christmas have a Merry Christmas Day.
Alright, so as you can see, we made it back into the parking garage, and we just wanted to talk about the VIP holiday tour, give you our honest thoughts on it. Me personally, I thought it was well worth it.
I think so too. I think it was about $117 a person, but I think it was worth it too. I mean, just the fact that you get to meet the Grinch and Max, because you're not guaranteed to meet the Grinch when you go just as an everyday guest.
No,
it's a virtual queue.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to do the virtual queue.
Yeah, so the fact that you get to definitely meet them, you get priority seating at the show, at the Grinchmas show. I thought it was really worth it. I had a really good time.
Yeah, me too. And you get to meet Max. You can only do that on this tour. So that right there, to me, was worth the price of admission, because you got to see Max, you even got to pet him when you took the photo, and that was great. But yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about our tour guide, Jason. He was absolutely amazing. We're going to definitely request him when we come for the Unmasking the Horror tour for Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Maybe even an R.I.P. I might do an R.I.P. tour just to get him again.
I know.
That's how good he was.
He was amazing. He was so friendly. He gave us all little like insider like Easter eggs and fun facts. And yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, so honestly, I think the tour was worth it. I know the season is winding down by the time this video goes out. There's not that many tour dates left. But for next year, if it's a similar experience at a similar price point, I definitely think it was worth it.
I think so too.
So I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us on our holiday VIP tour. If you did, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. If you guys are new to our channel, subscribe down below so you don't miss out on all of our Universal videos to come. And with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.